My beautiful cousin spent 10 years stealing every guy I ever dated until I brought home an ex-convict who made her realize she wasn't as charming as she thought Vanessa was. The golden child of the family, annoyingly beautiful, and she knew exactly how to use her looks to get what she wanted. From the time I was 23, every man I brought home, from Marcus, the designer, to Trevor, the doctor, ended up in her claws. She would show up to family holidays looking like she was going to a nightclub, touching their arms and laughing at their jokes right in front of me. My family just let it happen, telling me I should work on being more feminine if I wanted to keep a man interested, so I stopped bringing dates home for years. That was until I met Michael through a prison literacy program while he was serving time for armed robbery. Michael was real honest, and he saw through everyone's garbage. When he insisted on coming to Thanksgiving, I was terrified, but he just smiled and said, "I have been in prison for 7 years. I think I can handle your cousin." The moment we walked in, Vanessa's eyes lit up like she'd won the lottery. She was wearing a dress so tight it looked painted on, and she immediately started her routine, leaning in close to Michael, asking him personal questions and trying to get him alone. She even asked him to help her move chairs in the garage, but Michael just looked at her and said, "I think your dad can handle it," and stayed right by my side. I could see her getting frustrated because her usual tricks weren't working. After dinner, she cornered him by the drink table. I watched from across the room, my heart pounding. This was usually when the guys would give in. She leaned in, touched his chest, and whispered in his ear. But instead of smiling, Michael stepped back. He looked her dead in the eyes and told her she was boring and needed to work on being a better person before walking back to sit with me. My mom even whispered, "I like this one, he seems steady." But Vanessa couldn't handle losing. A week later, she told the entire family that Michael was a dangerous felon, and she even tried to go to the police to file a false report against him. That's when Michael played his trump card. He had recorded their entire conversation at the drink table on his phone. We listened as Vanessa's voice came through, telling Michael that I was damaged and insecure, and that he could do better, while offering him her private number. Michael's response on the recording was legendary. He told her she was miserable and needed to work on her character before trying to ruin anyone else's life. When the family heard the truth, the silence was deafening. Vanessa was finally exposed for the predator she was. But here's the real question: was I wrong for bringing a dangerous man into the family just to show them my cousin's true face? Or did she finally get the reality check she deserved? For more high-stakes justice and petty revenge, subscribe to Reddit Revelations.